291% overextension. Oh god. Help me. Oh, that is a lot of revolts. Oh boy, that's a lot of revolts. Of pure holiness. I don't know what else to call it. Except, it's done. Oh my god, yes. Yes, please. Give me those. Give me those traditions and ambitions. Oh my god, it's finally done. Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to part 6 of Finland to Rome, where today will be the eventful episode where we finally complete the task. Now, last episode, I think we just destroyed what remained of the Ottomans, which, of course, is going to be, well, it's going to have to happen again, probably twice. But other than that, I actually want to focus on France and just deleting France in the next, like, 25 years. Which actually isn't that bad, because we can remove our, royal ties with them without any problem. But what I actually want to do is I want to declare on Austria, and use imperialism to take all of this stuff. See, because we have unrestricted conquest, it doesn't actually matter that I take this stuff. But the point is that France is going to naturally break their lines with me once I take a bunch of their cores. I can also rival France. No, I don't think I will. We're also making a bunch of money, so I don't really mind just bumping you up a little bit. At the same time, I also have to integrate Iraq, so I might as well get started on that. Now, unfortunately, this coalition actually is pretty big, so I'm gonna have to try and break it up somehow. How about I start off by paying my allies to, stay alive? The Teutons want me to fight someone? Well, I guess if it would get 2 people out of the coalition. It's still not gonna help, though. And it's time to find some new allies. These ones really just don't cut it anymore, so how about you? That works. If I improve relations enough with Westphalia, it's possible that I might even get an alliance with them, too. What's actually most impressive about this war is that Vodakast somehow has, like, 60 ships. I actually don't know where all those came from. Vodagast right now has more ships than Portugal. RIP. Alright, as for our next Splendor ability here, I think I would prefer improved force march. Or back row damage, but we have more than enough cannons. Actually, if I get into a coalition, I'm probably going to want that. So, alright, beautiful. Lübeck should be forced out of my coalition. Maybe. All the cores are finally done. Beautiful. Well, if this coalition doesn't want to disband from me trying to be friendly, I guess I can have them disband through force. So, time to build a few more armies. Alright, that's someone else who's left the coalition. Oh, it just occurred to me that Austria is actually the one who has, just left the coalition. It's pretty awfully convenient for me, actually. Alright, so I think I'm gonna let this war play out, and then start my annexation of Iraq, and then I'm gonna declare on Austria, who seems to be getting their butts kicked right now, so... it looks like Brazil is declaring on my colonies. Especially because I really can't stop them, so... I'll rip my colonies, I guess. Ooh, a lot of my truces just ended, which is, very much not good. I have a bit of business to take care of myself. Huh, well isn't that just great? Spontaneously Iraq just lost opinion of me, so I'm gonna have to wait an extra month, which is always nice. Alright, time for imperialism against good old Austria. And what's great is that this actually calls in a couple of their allies, which are also in the coalition, like Hungary. And those are 3, somewhat decently sized players, so feels good. Now Milan I can actually peace out immediately, so I think I might do that. And of course the Great Horde decides to join in as well, so I kick out one major player, another one joins in. Real law of equivalent exchange, I guess. Alright, Hungary is pretty easy to peace out. Now, it also occurs to me here that this is like a lot of aggressive expansion. So while I'd like to take this, I'm not really sure that I can. Don't mind if I just clean that up real quick, do ya? And bop. And there goes Lüneburg. And now all that's left is to simply take the war goal. Now, I could take literally all of Austria and France, which wouldn't be that bad. It's just the, 155% overextension and ridiculous amount of aggressive expansion that kind of does it for me. So I think I'll actually start off by taking this land. Now, if I declare war like this, that is certainly a lot of men, but I'm wondering it's probably still going to be manageable with France's help, so... And I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, so... A second coalition has started up, well, isn't that funny? Sorry guys, I think you're a little late to that one. The party's already started. And the cavalry's finally gonna arrive to go and save France. Alright, come on France, they're attacking your capital, it's time to defend it. This is your capital, France. You usually like to defend this thing. France might be coming in now, there we go. Finally we have the backup coming in. Alright, with them coming in, we should be, well, relatively fine. There we go. Alright, those are some good battles. Nice stack wipe. Oh no, my old heir died. Whatever will I do? Anyway. Alright, please don't fail me. Please don't fail me on this one. Finally. God damn. Now, because of the scale of this war just being so massive by itself, it's pretty likely I'm just gonna peace out for like 2 provinces here. I don't really expect to enforce a 100% peace deal. Alright, I think at this point we've had more than enough bloodshed, so let me just finish up a couple of battles and I'm gonna peace out. Alright, in this case I'm gonna be pretty satisfied with just this. Now I just have to wait for a couple of truces to end here. Now that I've cleaned up most of Italy and there are, well, 3 tags left. Iberia's done except for this one little province, which is going to be with France anyway, so we can wait on that. And then the Ottomans are just around 2 wars to finish off, and then I'll be completely good there. Well, as all good things must come to an end, so shall our long-standing alliance with France. It hurts. It hurts to see them go. But sometimes you have to fulfill your ambitions. Now, let's do a bit of an experiment here. To take this from France, just Paris itself is 30 aggressive expansion. If I do it through Milan's interface, it's 22. Which is, well, a pretty decent discount. Where's your élan now, France? Looks like you're lacking in the morale department there, bud. How much better life would have been for France if they weren't the defender of the Reformed faith. And there goes Brigantes. I can piece you out, no problem. And finally we've integrated Iraq. Just what we need. Okay, now I don't really see us getting much more war score than what we have right now. So I'm probably going to peace out pretty soon. Alright, so this is what we're going to get from France. It's really not much, just a bit of colonial land, a bit of land down here, a somewhat lengthy truce, and connecting up this land. So, I'll take it. And then obviously on this side of things we pretty much do the exact same thing. Okay, I think I'm going to revoke Greece's march at this point, because I'm gonna have to annex them in the next 20 years anyway, so I might as well. And now we wait for the truce to finally finish up. Huh, so looks like the coalition's just been reduced to Bohemia. Didn't really expect to see that today, but alright. Alright, I think next we're gonna grab some anti-revolutionary zeal. I'm not a big fan of that revolution thing, so... And truce with the Ottomans is finally done. Time to go and kick the snot out of them again. Yeah, so this shouldn't really last more than like... I don't know... 3 years or something. And rip the Ottomans. So, truces expire in, well, less than a year. So I'm probably gonna keep using Landshut here as a little bit of a bargaining chip. I need them alive temporarily. Well, it's not a 100% peace deal, but I think it's good enough for me. Alright, now we're definitely good to go. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to annex Greece when we get there. But anyway, that is the Balkans and Anatolia finally complete. Alright, I've also gone ahead and decided to just fill out my fleet a little bit more. We were kind of lacking in the heavy department. Alright, the truces are done, and I'm more than 100% going to get coalitioned. But how lucky are we that we can just hit this button real quick? Huh, it sort of occurred to me that because I pieced out of that war we had against the Commonwealth, and you were actually on my side, so it occurs to me that when I pieced out of that war with the Commonwealth, I actually got rid of my friendliness with Westphalia, and now that I'm at war with them, they sort of just became sleeper agents to siege down Scandinavia. Fortunately, that kind of means that they're not home, so I can, you know, go and siege them down as well. Alright, well there goes Saluzzo. Alright, beautiful, just grab the capital there. Now, I really would like to annex these guys as they've proposed here, but unfortunately my overextension's still a little bit too high for that, so they're gonna have to wait a little while first. And that leaves us with just our annexation targets. Feels pretty good. Okay, so my truce with Austria is in around 3 years, and then 2 years after that is with France. So, I'm probably going to annex the rest of this part of Austria, and then half of France, and then I'll have to wait again for France, and then I can full annex the rest of what I need. Now, the real reason I actually built all these heavies is because France kept bullying me in the last war, because he had like 30 heavies and I had like 10. So I'm just gonna surprise him real quick with some extras. Alright, with all the cores done, I can finally go ahead and grab all these new ones. Alright, well that completes the Italy area. Anatolia and the Balkans are technically done, I just have to annex Greece. And then there's Austria and France, and that's GG. Now, somehow Ava actually just became the god of Southeast Asia here. I'm not even sure how, but they have 900 development, and they're kind of small. Well, I guess if you dev all your cities this much, you're bound to have a ton of dev, huh? Alright, all that's left is to wait for Austria's truce and France's truce. Alright, I guess the next one will be global engagement so I can tear the French apart. And back to the waiting game we go. I guess in the meantime I could build another template or two, just to keep those pesky coalitions at bay. Oh boy, the joys of late game tedium. Oh, good lord. Well, the revolution has just spawned in Ava. Good luck with that one. I'm actually pretty happy because that's as far away from us as it could possibly get, so it's not going to interfere with me at all. Huh, I thought the coalition really would expand now that there are fewer truces, but looks like the opposite's happening, where everyone's just sort of leaving. Huh, well that works for me. Huh, and now the coalition has almost entirely disbanded. The truce with Austria is up, so it's time to get rid of them. Where did you put your capital though, what? Oh, it's over here. Oh no, well that's not good at all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Please stop doing that. Ah, they're gonna reinforce and just win on morale. Ah, please. God damn it. Okay, I'm a little bit salty, I'm not gonna lie, that just sucks. Alright, Hungary can get kicked out now. And yeah, actually I'm just gonna force a religion. Have fun with that. Why are you like this? Don't do that. Stop. Please, thank you. Here, I'll do you one better. There you go. Alright, just gotta grab this siege real quick. It's pretty important that I do. There we go. So I can move all of my guys this way. Oh. Okay. Well, if you want to. Yeah, I didn't really think so. Alright, I think Westphalia would finally peace out. There we go, that's not that hard at all. Let me just white peace him. Alright, now I can get someone else out, like you. I think that's a fine thing to ask for. Next, of course, we also have Aachen. There goes the Austrian flagship. That's funny, actually, because you have, like, 2 ports left. I'm surprised you even had a navy. Yeah, I feel like I'll still win that one. Too much morale. So, let me just quickly highlight everything I actually do need. Which is just this stuff, really. But, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not gonna let this sit that way, it just looks disgusting. I mean, I could, of course, just go the full way, and I mean, if I'm gonna take over 100, then why stop at just that? Oh man, the coalition is actually just dissolving further. I thought we'd be getting more members. No, it's the exact opposite. Well, if you're gonna go over 100, you might as well just full send it. Which has absolutely zero correct philosophy behind it. But screw it, I mean, I'm gonna form Rome, so who cares? Alright, next up we have to annex my vassal. Well, that's extremely painful, and not something I really want to deal with. Alright, we also have to get ready for another war with France real soon, so let's rally the men, I guess. Alright, just gotta wait a few months now. I realize one of the really bad parts here is actually the fact that France is gonna have cores on a lot of this stuff that I'm trying to core. That's gonna be really annoying, actually. I guess it is what it is. Alright, truce with France is done. Anyways, we're finally ready to get started. So that's like a quarter of my cores that are just not gonna get finished. That's gonna be fun. At least I get to finally bully the French fleet, just like they did to me. Also, Gold Rush, I mean, that's pretty cool. Not that I need the money, but thanks. I'm probably gonna have to trap Bohemia as a war score slave, unfortunately. I just don't think I'm gonna get 100% out of France otherwise. Alright, time for our final Age of Revolutions ability, which is not very useful, but I'll take it anyway. There goes Paris. And the rest of France should fall pretty soon. And I mean, just look at this war score. I'm probably going to have to keep Bohemia hostage for a while. Oh my god, that stack wipe. Oh lord. That is disgusting. Sheesh. Now, if I were particularly ambitious and not lazy, then I would probably go over to the colonies and deal with that. Unfortunately, I am extremely lazy and unambitious other than forming Rome, so I'm probably not going to. Okay, I guess I can do a bit of a peace here. It hurts, but there it is. 291% overextension. Oh god. Help me. Now, I could make this a lot easier on myself by making a client state, but I'm already annexing Greece, which is gonna take, like, an extra 30 years, and I don't really feel like doing that. So, yes, I actually am just gonna choke down 300% overextension. I have, in fact, taken so much land that I am gaining corruption while fully trying to root it out. Hey, don't worry about it. I've got a couple of things ready here. Overextension's just a number. Imagine this was like the fall of Rome, except it was like this, and that they were perfectly fine of fighting off everything. What a different timeline that would have been. See, look, that overextension was like nothing. We're already down to 200%. Oh god, we have no legitimacy. Oh my god. Oh, that is a lot of revolts. Oh boy, that's a lot of revolts. Yeah, dude, 300% overextension. It'll be fine, I said. Absolutely no problem, I said. Well, now I'm really starting to feel like Rome. God damn. I mean, hey, in reality, we're just rooting out all of the, unloyal Roman pretenders, right? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, but yeah, jokes aside, this really isn't actually all that bad. I know it looks bad, but you'll see in just a few moments. For me, it's gonna be a pretty long time, but for you, it should be just a few moments. Well, on the bright side, here go all the cores. See, that wasn't so bad. We're totally fine. Alright, now that I'm recovering, all of the coalition members are starting to leave, which is really nice. Ooh, people are starting to actually join the coalition. So I'm probably gonna have to invade Georgia to get a jam out. And the Great Horde, but that's a different story. Well, while we're waiting for the truce with France to be over, I might as well clean up my Mare Nostrum a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, I think it's finally time for us to show the Great Horde what's up. For far too long have we let the Great Horde just sit there and just absorb way too many nations. So I'm gonna take it upon myself. Man, these forts are just melting like butter. You live with these things? Oh my dear lord. Unjustified demands and aggressive expansion impact? Don't mind if I do. Well, I know what I'm doing today. I could extend the Finland snake. Oh god. I could finally connect up the entire empire. I just sort of have to then, don't I? This is my destiny to complete the Finland snake. Well, the Finland snake requires it, so I'm gonna have to do it. It is part of the Great Horde's destiny to become a vital piece of the Finland snake. It must be done. Oh, truce with the Ottomans is done. I do need to declare on you actually, so if you'd just like to hold on a second, that would be great. Alright, there goes a jam. That's one nice little war over there. Come on, Great Horde, don't resist the snake. Don't do it. You won't win. Okay, due to some unfortunate circumstances, I'm gonna have to reduce the Finland snake by just a little bit. But don't worry, the Finland snake is still allowed to exist. And finally for you, I'm just gonna complete a couple of states and then leave, I think. Anyways, the Finland snake. You can go straight from the capital all the way to Toledo. It's so beautiful. Now, unfortunately, there's quite a little bit of this land that's actually cores, or former cores of the Ottomans, so I really do need to wrap this up kind of quickly. Darn those Floridians trying to take over Alaska. Fine, I guess you can have it. Alright, that's quite a few cores, and I think we're just about ready to full annex the Ottomans now. Ah, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the one thing I can imagine is that I still have to invade Morocco for this one province, so they might join, so, you know, just in case. Might want to declare on them now. Other than that, I mean, this is just really simple. There we go, there's the capital at least. Oh, someone's going on Fez. Easy kill for me. Oh, baby. Now, I actually don't even know what counts as, like, Mare Nostrum in this case, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't even involve these two provinces. I'll just take them anyway, because, well, even if I'm not going for the achievement, I still want it to look legit, so. Rip Morocco. I'm already over 100% overextension, so this isn't really much. Right, I can't forget about this one little dude over here. Alright, if I just piece out the Great Horde, then this really just simplifies everything for me. Alright, that completes those states. And then you, finally. Greece is still gonna take a couple of years, but that's okay. Alright, so Pegu just became revolutionary. Congratulations to them, I suppose. And it's time for France to die. Okay, get rid of that stack. Ooh, that was brutal. I have to rate this 18 and older for graphic content. Oh my god. Alright, let's get rid of Bohemia. Easy. Wait, no way that was a stack wipe. I think I just killed him. Oh, Industrial Revolution. All the way over here. Well, I guess so, it is 47 development. That's fair enough. And all those previous cores are actually done now, so the annexation of Greece is only going to take around a year. So, it's really just France that's the last problem here. Okay, very simply, we're going to head over to the New Worlds. We're going to hemorrhage like 50,000 men while doing it, but we're going to be proud of it. I can't believe we're just missing so little and yet so much at the same time. I'm feeling it. We're finally getting there. Now, you know, I'm just wondering. Oh my god. We can do it. It's finally here. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're doing it. We're getting it done. We're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Oh god, here it is. Get rid of this. No one cares about that. Apparently I don't even have to core that stuff. I just need to have it. And I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, we're doing it. It's finally here. It's finally gonna happen. Okay, let's, before we get too excited, okay. 8,731 development. Okay? Okay. We Finland snaked, which is absolutely beautiful, and created this amalgamation of pure holiness. I don't know what else to call it, except it's done. Oh my god, yes. Yes, please. Give me those traditions and ambitions. Oh my god, it's finally done. Roman restoration as Finland. Oh my god, it's finally done. Well, I don't know what else to say except, thanks for watching this whole thing play out. Now, technically we still have like 50 years in the game to do whatever we wanted with, but I'm feeling a little bit tired, and we did just grab ourselves Mare Nostrum as Finland. So, I'm probably never gonna touch this save again. Ever. For the rest of my life. But it was fun while it lasted, and I hope you did enjoy watching. I'm gonna be honest, I did just record this episode 6, and it took like 6 hours for this last part, so, you know, if you liked it, then dropping a like would be super appreciated. If you haven't subscribed already, and you've been watching this series, then, you know, that one's sort of on you. I don't really know what you're doing there. But it's finally complete. I'll release a short time-lapse a little bit after this, just to sort of prove the fact that I did it and it exists. So, there you go. Anyways, this is Quarbit signing off. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of the wonderful patrons you see up on screen, starting with the General tier with Quiet Guy, Brennan Arsenault, Torvald, and Farron. Those in the Prince tier, Natsuki, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. Those in the King tier, Chewy Shoot and Quarbite. In the Elector tier, Drunk Binary. And in the Conqueror of Worlds tier, The Watcher. Thank you guys so much for your pledges this month. It means a lot to me, and you're helping to move this channel forward much more than you know. Truly, I cannot thank you guys enough.